the music industry discovered something fascinating. Visible suffering is worth billions. Post Malone's carefully curated brokenness has created deeper fan loyalty than any polished pop star ever could.
That's such an interesting observation about how celebrity marketing has completely flipped. We've gone from airbrushed perfection to profitable pain.
Well, what really gets me is how methodically this whole image is engineered. Every detail, from those face tattoos to the constant cigarettes to his slouched posture, it's all part of what marketing teams now call authentic dysfunction.
You know what's fascinating? The numbers actually back this up. His songs about emotional struggles consistently outperform his other tracks by nearly 40% in streaming numbers.
And that's exactly why this matters beyond just Post Malone. The industry has essentially created a new formula, what I call safe suffering. It's pain that's relatable enough to connect with, but packaged in a way that's consumable.
The way you put that, safe suffering, really captures it. How do you think this connects to broader cultural shifts we're seeing?
Well, look at the timing. This rise of marketed melancholy perfectly coincides with Gen Z entering their consumer years. Studies show they're 27% more likely to openly discuss mental health compared to millennials.
That demographic insight really puts things in perspective. They're essentially selling emotional validation back to the most anxiety-ridden generation.
And here's where it gets really interesting, the financial side. Post-merchandise sales spike by an average of 35% after performances where he appears particularly vulnerable or emotional on stage.
So the more broken he seems, the more valuable his brand becomes.
Exactly. And social media metrics show that posts featuring him in visibly distressed states generate 3.2 times more engagement than his polished appearances.
The psychological impact of this trend must be significant, especially considering how young many of his fans are.
Recent studies actually show that 68% of Gen Z consumers feel more connected to celebrities who openly display emotional struggles. It's like they're not just buying music anymore, they're investing in shared trauma.
That really transforms our understanding of modern celebrity influence, doesn't it? We're seeing a complete reversal of the aspirational marketing model.
And what's really fascinating is how this has created a new metric for success. Industry insiders now track what they call emotional engagement rates, measuring how deeply fans connect with an artist's displayed vulnerability.
The commercialization of pain. It's both brilliant and somewhat disturbing when you think about it.
Well, consider this. Post's team actually employs psychological consultants to help craft his public persona. They're not just selling music, they're engineering emotional resonance.
That level of calculation behind something that appears so raw and authentic. It's quite revealing about modern marketing.
And here's what really blows my mind. This approach has created a new category of brand loyalty. When fans feel emotionally dependent on an artist's vulnerability, they're 4.5 times more likely to purchase merchandise and concert tickets, more openly vulnerable about his struggles. It's like the more he breaks down, the more his value goes up.
That's such a powerful illustration of how celebrity culture has evolved.
You know what's really telling? Market research shows that 73% of Post's fans cite his apparent brokenness as the main reason they feel connected to him. Not his music, his pain.
The implications for future artists and celebrities are pretty significant then.
Well, we're already seeing it spread. Industry reports indicate a 45% increase in what they're calling vulnerability-based marketing across the music industry just in the last 2 years.
So this isn't just a trend. It's becoming the new normal in celebrity culture.
Exactly. And looking ahead, analysts predict this shift will only intensify. They're projecting a 60% increase in celebrity content focused on personal struggles and emotional vulnerability by 2025.
That really makes you wonder about the long-term impact on both celebrities and their audiences.
And here's the thing, it's already affecting how new artists are being developed. Labels are now actively seeking performers who can authentically embody this beauty transformation in how society relates to celebrity, pain, and authenticity.